I hope everyone enjoyed a wee bite to eat and all the lovely home baking that was done by the choir. The lovely sandwiches and cuppas from Stirling Rugby Club, and I particularly like the tea sets that we had our tapas in. So, I have to stand close so that I'm nice and loud. So here we go. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce Fergus Munro to you, who hails from Forth William. Now, Fergus joined us in 2017 with the hard, or indeed impossible task of taking over from Phil, who had left a huge void in our hearts and our music to fill. A bright-eyed and bushy-haired young man had landed straight into the bosom of these mainly mature nurses, which is a scary job for any young man, if you ask me. Fergus was at university at the time, and he was a slim lad, and in true nurses' style, we would all donate to a food parcel for him each term, because, well, he was just our laddie. And as nurses, we always wanted to make sure that he was well nourished. As we so quickly learned, Fergus is a fabulous musician. He is musically gifted and would play to accompany us on the piano, and would also treat us to a wee tune on his accordion every now and then. Everything was done so easily and faultlessly. Fergus is indeed a hard worker. He would record our different parts to songs at home and then send them to us so we could practice in advance. Under his direction, we added many different songs to our repertoire. Scottish ones, jazzy ones, country ones, theatrical ones, and Gaelic ones. Fergus is a Gaelic speaker, singer and musician, and has successfully played at many modes. In fact, you will be able to catch him every now and again on BBC Alba. As we all know, the COVID pandemic and lockdown was a hard time for the population of Scotland and the NHS. We had to stop meeting as a choir, and oh, how we missed it. For many of us, singing at our choir practice was our weekly method of shaking off the worries of the working week and feeling rejuvenated. It was hard to be without it at such a busy and difficult time. However, Fergus came to our rescue. With a lot of background work by him and the harnessing of technology, we had a virtual choir practice on Zoom, trying out many of the different songs in the comfort of our own homes, and possibly, well, no, probably, to the discomfort of our respective partners at home. As COVID slackened its grip, we would meet in the open air and sing our hearts out. Being able to just let go of all the worries and fatigue for even an hour was fantastic. In 2022, Fergus taught us the national anthem for Ukraine, which we sang in the Ukrainian language. We sang this with great gusto and pride to demonstrate our solidarity with the nurses in the Ukraine. We first performed it outside on a dark and damp night, which somehow made it all the more memorable. Another very special event we shared with Fergus was that we sang at St Giles Cathedral at Christmas time in aid of blood cancer. The candlelight, acoustics and majesty of the cathedral made it a truly unforgettable experience. The song choices that Fergus will conduct includes a very special one for the choir. It's called Ride the Storm. This was written for us by Fergus while COVID raged all around. You will not be as familiar with it as you will be with the others we will sing, but the lyrics are very special to us. We were all riding the dark storm of COVID, not quite knowing where or how it would end for us. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to our kind, generous, and oh so talented laddie for all those years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous and unforgettable Fergus Munro.
I don't normally use it, but my dad got me this when I started conducting, which is, to be honest, is a bit much for a choir, but he couldn't be with us today, but I said I'll use it, so I will use it first. Right.
And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. He played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. Valley, valley, valley be, sitting on your mammy's knee. Because sat upon a wall, sat upon a wall, sat upon a wall. Couldn't you flee at all? The first crow, couldn't you flee at all on a cold and frosty morning? The second crow fell and broke his jaw, fell and broke his jaw, fell and broke his jaw. The second crow fell and broke his jaw on a cold and frosty morning. The third crow was waiting for his mom. Was waiting for his mom, was waiting for his mom. The third crow was waiting for his mom on a cold and frosty morning. The fourth crow was still there at all. on the shore.